Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. My name is Dr. Erica Steele. I'm a holistic doctor in family practice. I hold a ton of education. Today, we are talking about does giving your patients supplements make you holistic, and just really understanding holistic care in general. So, even though it's kind of funny, I definitely want people to really understand what holistic healthcare really means. That way, they can make more informed decisions when it comes to their healthcare, and also to the education and understanding deficit is not so great that when you go to, let's say, a holistic provider, it's not as challenging. So okay, so people oftentimes, because of our system, unfortunately, people often think excuse me, that what holistic is, it's very supplement driven. It's like, oh, instead of taking a pharmaceutical, it's taking an herb, or it's taking a supplement, or it's taking something. And it's a very profit driven, very capitalistic, very westernized approach. And this is not actually holistic medicine or holistic practice at all. This is just a supplement mill. And so people come in thinking that, oh, you're going to just, give me some diet stuff, and you're going to give me some supplement stuff, and that's it, right? And so really, holistic medicine is a much deeper practice than what a lot of times people think when it comes to holistic medicine. So let's talk about what true holistic healthcare is, shall we? So true holistic healthcare is actually a daily practice. It's not just a weekly, monthly, yearly, whenever, every Monday, when I'm feeling like crap, having a holistic lifestyle is literally a daily expression, a daily practice, a daily art, right? It is having this communion with your body. It is having your communion with your environment. It is having communion with your mind. Excuse me. I'm just getting over something. Your emotions, allowing yourself the space to feel your emotions, connecting with your spiritual realm, connecting with your ancestors. It's a very deep practice. Of holistic health. It's not just about taking a whole bunch of supplements. Like for instance, I'm just getting over something, right? I could easily go take a decongestant, which will knock it right out, right? Or I can be with it, commune with my body, drink some tea, really be very intentional with how I treat my body, use it as an opportunity to get a lot of rest, and not always have to rush in and fix and repair and make happen. And, I can allow things to be in my body, and I can feel safe in my body, and know and trust and believe that my body was made to heal. And so whatever symptom that my body's expressing, not only is my body healing, but I also know what to give my body, because I'm in tune with my body and I know what it's asking for, right? And so it's not a mental thing. It's not a, oh my God, let me go grab this supplement thing. Although supplements are very much part of a holistic lifestyle, because you're in therapeutic order, you're going to reach for, let's say, a supplement or an herb or a homeopath before you reach for a synthetic, as an example. So here's the problem with that supplements first type of care, which I know a lot of people like. They're conditioned to that, and so they come into my practice, and it's kind of rude awakening, where they realize, wait a second, and I feel for you, because as a new patient coming in, not really understanding or knowing, you're coming in with this idea of like, oh, I'm supposed to get something, like, oh, give me this supplement that's going to make it all go away, or give me this combination, or fix it, just me. I'm really good at symptom management, and I very much can do lots of symptom management. But I find behaviorally, when you get a patient is stuck in a symptom management where they're fine, there's no pain point there for them to make a change, then there's a problem, because they're just simply relying on the external supplement. They're not relying on their air, their food, their water, their sleep. They're not taking care of themselves, and that is a problem. And so we don't want to just throw a supplement at it. And in fact, a supplement can't, address a self-worth issue or a self-respect issue or, a priority issue, like not prioritizing yourself. That a supplement's first method can't teach you that. And so a lot of times people come in with this expectation, gimme, 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 or they get frustrated that they've had a condition for, let's say years and years and years, and the first round of supplements doesn't fix it or make it all go away. And they actually have to put work in, and they actually have to change their diet and change their lifestyle. And, there's a lot to it. So, just as we were speaking as a holistic practice, I mean, it's a lifestyle. Maybe your lifestyle begins with you having fast food 5 days a week or whatever. And then eventually, as you learn about the poison and the toxins in that food, you begin to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to eat more of this. I'm going to eat more of that. I'm going to eat more whole foods. I'm not going to deprive myself, but now I'm going to eat less, and less and less and less of that. And that it's a very loving, very gentle, very kind way of approaching your body and your mind and your spirit. It's not a judgmental way. And so I think it's important that, again, we don't take that very overseer, perfectionist, all of those toolkits from colonization that really just don't really serve us. And speaking of which, wherever your ancestry is from, your ethnicity, right, having connection to your culture, whatever that culture may be, excuse me, is just as much a part of your healing as anything else. And whether you have had a colonizer bloodline or you have been colonized in the bloodline, there's still deconstruction that has to happen on either side in order for us really all to come together, as one in unity. And so the holistic provider, you can tell, like, hopefully you can. If you're not, then just click to a new show. But, holistic providers, we are very deep people, not surface level. It's not just a quick Band-Aid kind of thing, because when you throw out a question, right, that question has multiple answers, multiple tentacles, multiple expressions of it. There's so much to it because there's so much to the body. And in holistic medicine, we think about the body as a working unit, all aspects, body, mind, spirit, everything working together, either in balance or out of balance. That is really what holistic medicine and holistic practice and holistic provider is. And so we also guide our patients, right? We're walking through a journey and a practice. And so some of my patients, I have to slow them down and help them get present and help them stay in their mind and help them stay in their body. When some patients, I need to help them through a divorce, or some patients, I need to help them with their kiddos or feeding themselves or taking care of their parents, or, there is so much, because we work on the physical level. So naturally the nutrition side of it and supplement side of it and exercise and physical fitness and all the sleep and all of that, right? Foundational. But then we work on your environment. So that's toxicity, making sure you detox regularly, cleaning you out and doing it in a safe and healthy and sustainable way, not a shock way, right? Looking at your physical environment, your home, how is your home and your home environment nurturing you? How's your work environment nurturing you? Your mental health, right? Your conscious thought, your subconscious thought, all, your expression of that in terms of your beliefs, core beliefs, perceptions, ideas, all of that, right? And then your emotional body, how you feel about things, past, present, even in future, because many people worry, and that manifests into anxiety. And what is it? A loss of control of the future. It's a need to control all of the time. And so those behaviors, again, those mindsets and maybe that came from, being abandoned as a child, right? And not having had the space, time, or practice of processing that and reconnecting. So many people are disconnected just from their inner selves, and they're operating out of survival mode, and it's fast paced, and everybody wants it now, and it's a rat race, and it just really, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for the nervous system, the digestive system, the immune system. We can just see, long-term stress to the body, mind, and spirit is just not healthy. So holistic providers naturally reconnect you, and help you connect with self, higher self, deepen your relationship with a higher power. I do not believe that holistic providers, at least myself, can really serve, people that don't have a connection to some sort of higher power, whether that be through a religion or not. And so, the structure of religion has its place for some, and, it also, has a need to be dismantled at the same time. Both things can exist. So I love being a holistic provider because I love the freedom of it. I love the freedom of expression. And it's not just a science, it's an art. And I think people get stuck in this mindset of, oh gosh, Alexa even wanted to jump in on the conversation. I think that people don't recognize that holistic medicine is not just a hard science, but it's also an art form. And that art form is very fluid, and it moves, and it's very flexible, and it works with you as the patient. And so you're not stuck or, shut down or broken. It's very fluid, which I love. Last thing that we'll talk about is systemic challenges. Again, it's not just me as one provider, but we have a system that is just broken, and a system that really cannot serve, patients in a way that they deserve, and really that they're demanding to be served. And there's real education deficits. There's not a lot of cultural education in our current healthcare system. Our healthcare system currently is very systemically racist. Lots of evidence, scientific evidence of that. And so we really don't have a safe healthcare system especially for Afro-Indigenous people. And so we really call for integration of holistic practices, not necessarily in our current healthcare system, but more so integration into your life, because it's not about a system fixing it. It's not about somebody saving us. It's really a matter of us really coming home to ourselves. And as we come home to ourselves, the systems around us, I think, will flourish, change, and they'll be a force to adapt, right? And so I just wanted to come on and teach you guys all about that. I am super, super excited to have been able to jump on and do a few educational videos. Hopefully you check them out this week. And if you want to book a discovery call, please feel free to do so below. Subscribe to our newsletter below as well. And of course, like, share, subscribe for more.